POV. Everyone is bowing. Thousands of people, officials, soldiers, governors, judges, princes, an entire empire. And in a few seconds, everyone's eyes will be on you. Because when the music starts, every person must bow before the golden statue. Every person, no exceptions. And if you refuse, you'll be thrown into a blazing furnace, alive. King Nebuchadnezzar has built a massive golden image, towering above the landscape, impossible to ignore. Its purpose is simple: worship the statue or die. The command spreads throughout Babylon. Every province, every city, every official, everyone knows the rules. When the music plays, you bow. Most people don't even question it. Why would they? A quick bow costs nothing, a few seconds of compromise. Then life goes back to normal. But for you, it's different. Because long before Babylon existed, long before Nebuchadnezzar became king, God had already given a command. You shall have no other gods before me. And now those two commands are on a collision course. The day arrives. Crowds gather from across the empire. The statue gleams beneath the sun. The atmosphere feels tense. You can feel it. Everyone knows what's about to happen. Musicians prepare their instruments. Officials take their positions. The king watches from a distance. Then the music begins. Instantly, thousands of people drop to their knees. The movement is almost like a wave. Row after row, person after person, everyone bows, everyone except three men, Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego, and you. Imagine standing upright while an entire nation kneels. Imagine being the only person visible, the only person refusing, the only person not moving. You can feel the stares, the whispers, the shock. People glance at one another. Did they really just do that? Do they know what happens next? Of course you know. That's exactly why this moment matters. The king hears about it immediately. Furious, he summons you. The room is silent. Nebuchadnezzar can hardly believe it. Perhaps you've misunderstood the command. Perhaps you've made a mistake, so he gives you another chance. The music will play again. Bow down, and all will be forgiven. Refuse, and you'll be thrown into the furnace. Then he asks a question. And who is the God who will deliver you from my hands? Imagine hearing that. The most powerful ruler on earth, standing before you, offering a simple way out. Just bow. Nobody has to know what you really believe. Nobody has to get hurt. Nobody has to die. Yet deep down, you already know your answer. You look at the king. Then you say words that will be remembered for thousands of years. Our God whom we serve is able to deliver us from the burning fiery furnace. But then you continue. And even if he does not, even if he doesn't, think about that. You aren't trusting God because you're guaranteed a miracle. You aren't obeying because you know the outcome. You're obeying because he's worthy, no matter what happens. The king explodes with rage. His face twists with anger. He orders the furnace heated 7 times hotter than normal. The flames roar. Heat pours into the air. Even standing nearby becomes dangerous. The strongest soldiers in Babylon are ordered to bind you. Ropes tighten around your hands, around your feet. The furnace door opens. The heat is overwhelming. This is it. The end. As the soldiers approach the furnace, the flames are so intense that they kill the men carrying you. Imagine that. The people throwing you into the fire die before reaching it. Yet you fall directly into the flames. The furnace door closes. Fire surrounds you. The sound is deafening. The heat should be unbearable. This should be the moment everything ends. But something is wrong. Or rather, something is very right. Because the fire isn't burning you, the ropes are gone. But you're unharmed. You stand up, look around, and realize you're not alone. Meanwhile, outside the furnace, Nebuchadnezzar stares in disbelief. He jumps to his feet. Weren't there 3 men thrown into the fire? Everyone confirms it. 3. Then why are there 4? And why is the 4th man walking through the flames? The king cannot understand what he's seeing. Neither can anyone else. Because God has entered the fire with you. The furnace that should destroy you becomes the stage for a miracle. The flames continue burning. Yet your clothes remain untouched. Your skin remains untouched. Even the smell of smoke doesn't cling to you. The fire has lost its power. Eventually, the king calls for you to come out. The crowd watches in stunned silence. Every official, every soldier, every governor. They inspect you carefully. Not a single burn, not a single injury, not even the smell of smoke. The same furnace that killed mighty soldiers couldn't touch you, because God was with you. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego's story isn't really about fire. It's about conviction. It's about deciding who you'll worship before the pressure arrives. It's about trusting God even when obedience seems costly. One of the most powerful lines in Scripture comes from their response to the king. But if not, let it be known to you, O king, that we do not serve your gods. Daniel 3:18, NKJV. Because true faith isn't trusting God only when you expect a miracle. True faith says, even if the miracle never comes, I will still obey. So here's the question. Would your faith survive if standing for God made you stand alone? If you enjoyed this Bible POV story, subscribe for more journeys through Scripture, and prepare for your next assignment, recruit.